Let me know if you have ever done a low or no spend month or year or however long, because I am about to do one for 2023 and I'm a little excited, a little nervous, and I'm going to need some accountability buddies. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you've done it and how you've been successful at it. So here is my plan for my low buy in 2023. I have decided that I'm going to use this Erin Condren 18-month petite planner to kind of track and hold myself accountable. I was using this for my budgeting bill calendar, but I'm changing systems. I have a different calendar for 2023. So I still had 12 months in here. So I thought, let's keep it in the budget area and let's use it for this low to no spend. So the first half of the book is the monthly calendars and the back half is lined pages. In the back, I have written myself some rules and guidelines. I'm going to share these with you. If you have any thoughts about additional rules or which ones kind of like resonated with you, be sure to let me know, because one of my rules is I can review and adjust if needed. So number 1, we're going to set and stick to budgets. Number 2, we're going to determine categories to limit purchases from. And this is my main part of the low buy, is these categories, because I have a bunch of stuff and I don't need any more from these categories. So I don't want to keep buying more of these. And those categories, I have them listed out on the other page, are notebooks, stickers and washi, pens, markers, highlighters, any kind of like writing tool. That also goes for like watercolors, acrylic paints, things like that. I have more than enough of that stuff. Also sticky notes. I have a large collection of sticky notes and I love them and I use them, but I need to slow down on the sticky note purchases. And the last one is a little bit of a different category. It's books, because I have a stack of books over here that I need to read. And I have a whole bunch on my Kindle that I also need to read. So books, notebooks, stickers, sticky notes, pens, all that stuff. Those are my categories. If any of these items come in a collab or I get them free, like using rewards points or whatever, that doesn't count. And number 5, before buying, I have to look around and see if I have something similar or the same that I could use. And if I do, I cannot purchase it. Let's see, where was I? Oh, number 6, create a small list of exceptions. I also have that written on here. The exceptions are the Christian Designs celebration coordinate add-ons, because I do actually use those for the holidays. The Archer and Olive sub box, it is a quarterly subscription, so it's going to come every quarter. And I've also decided I'm going to do that with the Erin Condren seasonal surprise boxes. I like to get those every quarter. They have a multitude of items in them, so those are exceptions. And lastly, because I'm having so much fun with them, advent calendars. I'm not sure if I will get the same amount or if I will limit my advent calendars yet, because that's like a whole year away. So that's going to be one of those things that I'll look at and decide later. All right, number 7. If I want to purchase something from one of these categories, I can put it in a cart, but I cannot purchase it for at least 24 hours. If after 24 hours, I'm still thinking about it, it's still in my cart, I can purchase it as long as I still have room in my monthly budget for it. Number 8, start a list of items that you really, really love and that you want to replace when they die or are used up, dried up, whatever. Number 9 kind of goes with number 8, and it says that I can only replace those items in number 8 once I've used up approximately 90% of items in that category. So an example would be a mild liner. I love my mild liners. I use them all the time. If one color dries up, I cannot buy a new one until I use up about 90% of my other highlighters. 10, set a budget for Runs on Espresso reviews, and those review videos must be recorded and uploaded and live within 3 to 4 weeks from purchase. Otherwise, it becomes part of, did I purchase this under the channel as a way to get it for my personal use, or did I really purchase it for the channel? This rule was inspired by Cindy over at Llama Letters. She is also doing a low buy, no buy, and I watched her video the other day, and this one stuck out to me because I hadn't really thought about that, but I was like, oh, there's a lot of stuff that I buy that I'm like, oh, it's for my channel. And then it's not really, it's just for me. So shout out to her for that one. I'll link her video in the description box in case you want to check that one out. 11, track spend, no spend on the monthly calendar. So what I will do is on the monthly spread, if on January 1st, I buy something, I'm going to write in here breakfast with friends and the amount. Now that's not part of my no buy, low buy. So that's just like a note of what I spent that day. But if I buy a pen, I have to write, I bought a pen and how much it was. And then that's part of my budget for the month. The goal is to only put on here things not in those notebooks, stickers, sticky note categories. That's the goal. And if I don't spend any money, I'm going to, maybe draw a happy face or put like a fun little star sticker or something. I haven't quite decided that yet, but I will denote somehow that I did a good job that day. And then over here, I've listed out my budgets for the month so I can keep track of them. And then the rest of the space, I'll probably note, if I buy something from, stickers, I'll put in stickers, budget amount minus whatever I have, whatever's left. So that's kind of my plan for those monthly pages. Going back to our rules, number 12 is replacement planners do not count. They are not notebooks. They're not sticky notes. And they're going to be replacing like my July Start Daily Duo or 2024's Moxie Life. So those are fine. I can purchase those outside of the category limits and the monthly budget because those are things I need and I use. If I receive a gift card or I'm gifted money for, birthday, Christmas, that does not count towards my monthly budget as well. I do want to try not to purchase anything in those categories, even with a gift card or gifted money. But that's one of those gray areas. I don't know. What do you think? Should gift cards, let's say someone gives me a gift card to Erin Condren. Do I have to buy something other than notebooks, writing utensils, stickers? Like that rule needs a little more thought, but I'm interested in what you think. So definitely let me know in the comments. Let's see. 14, monthly budget not spent does not roll over. So I said before, my sticker budget is $50. If I don't spend that $50 in January, it does not roll into February and become $100. It is $50 a month in January, $50 in February. And lastly, number 15, rules, guidelines, budgets can be reviewed and updated at the quarter end. So at the end of March, I can look over my rules, my budget, how I've been doing, and make adjustments as needed. Now, I do have some monthly budgets for specific shops. So for Amazon, anything stationery related, pens, notebooks, books, $0. I cannot spend any money on those categories at Amazon. Now, I still get my monthly free Kindle book, so that doesn't count. Prime Reading, those books don't count. Only if I'm spending money. I cannot spend it on my limited categories, or my categories that I limited. Yeah, you know what I mean. Now, these next two are based on the free shipping minimums, because I would rather get product than spend $8 to $10 on shipping. So for Archer and Olive, my budget is $100. In Erin Condren, it is $80. Sticker Shops, $50. And the Runs on Espresso monthly budget will be $75. And if I don't spend that, I don't spend it. I do want to continue the ADHD planner review. So I think I have 2 planners, 2 or 3 left. So once I'm through those, I can purchase a planner a month and get those reviews done. And planners aren't in that category anyways, but I'm going to keep that within that same $75 budget. All right. So those are my rules and guidelines and how I'm going to track my low budget for 2023. I would love to hear about your experiences with it, or if you're going to try it in 2023. I'm also going to be trying to keep myself and others accountable over in my Runs on Planning group on Facebook. So that description, that link will be in the description box if you are interested in joining us. I'm also going to try to do little financial budgeting kind of challenges throughout the year. So yeah, join that group if you're interested in that. And until next time, I hope your budgeting and coffee are strong.